Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Trainer Talk mini interviews. In just 10 minutes, we'll get a glimpse into the journey of Bindu Chugh and discover how she's making a difference in the world of training. Hello Bindu, how are you?
Very well. Thank you so much, Radhika. How are you?
Absolutely fine, thank you. So let us just start on a light tone. So, if you could call your training experience in one word, what would it be?
Right. So my training is my passion with a purpose.
Lovely. So, what's the turning point that led you into training?
So I have been into teaching for almost 26 years, where I poured my heart into every class I went to. And after a certain period, I felt that there is a larger canvas where I can paint and inspire people with my thoughts, with my energy, with my enthusiasm. And that is what led me on this path of training.
Great. So, in your experience, what's one myth people have about your field that you'd like to break? Because you are completely into POXO. So, what is that
Yes.
myth that you would like to break?
All right. So I personally feel that training is not teaching. Training is an interaction, an engagement with people, which means transformation. That is the myth. Generally, we think that training is teaching, not at all.
Absolutely right. I completely agree with you on that. So, what inspired to be, for you to take the step into training, or what inspired you to be a trainer?
So, Radhika, I've always had this deep desire to support people, to help them out, even if that meant going out of my way. And that is something that really brought me here into the world of training. And I'm loving every bit of it, doing my bit for this earth, for the planet, for happier people around. That is what I feel.
Fantastic approach. So, what has been one defining moment in your journey so far?
Right. So as I just mentioned about this, that I shifted from teaching to training. So that was my inner calling, where since last 3 years I have been going into these training sessions. Quite nervous in the beginning, but then when I saw people and I brought back to my mind that what am I here for? As I mentioned earlier, my passion with purpose, and that is what has always been defining for me as a trainer. I ensure that when people are there in the room where I am, they go back with that energy, with that enthusiasm, with that jazba to bring that transformation in their own selves as well as the people around them in their environment.
That's wonderful. I mean, that's really wonderful. Thank you so much for, really letting us know that. So, what kind of transformation do you help people achieve?
Right. So I've already shared with you, Radhika, that I have been conducting POXO sessions for teachers, and I've been taking a lot of communication sessions, soft skill sessions. So as I mentioned, the purpose is to see that transformation, to empower people so that they can take that forth wherever they're dealing with their teams, whether they're dealing with students, whether they're dealing with their colleagues. So that is one thing I feel that I do.
Great. So, if our audience takes away just one practical tip from you today, what would that be?
I would say each one of us is unique. Let us ensure that we keep our uniqueness. But that doesn't mean that you have to say yes everywhere. We need to work and create a collaborative environment. Respecting perspectives is one thing that I would want everybody to understand that this should be done.
Perfect. So let us delve a little bit into who Bindu really is on a personal level. So let's just, have some fun, go into this rapid fire round, a tiny rapid fire round. So,
Yes.
early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Why so? Why you had this inclination right from the beginning, or you changed the habit at a later on stage, or from the day you were born you were like this?
Since my childhood, and gratitude to my parents for this. They were early risers, so am I.
Perfect. So, one trainer you admire and why?
Okay.
So, when let me make this a little bit easier for you. So, a coach or a trainer, the moment the word comes, the first person that comes to your mind.
It could be somebody from my personal life as well, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Do I need to name them or just
No, no, not required. You can just go on with the relationship or how you've met them, or per se Mr. X or Miss X.
all right. Shall I? So, as I mentioned that I was a teacher in a school and I had my senior, my headmistress, who's always been my role model. And what is that one thing that I learned from her is how to stay calm. That is what one thing that I learned, and how it is so important to be a good listener, which is something I feel that I need, or I take that to my trainings, that it's very important to listen to the people who are there and tune your training sessions in rhythm with what they are actually looking for.
Great. Now we have our answer. So, one place in the world you'd love to conduct a workshop.
All right. One place in the world where I think everywhere. Why only one place?
So, no, if you were given the option of, choose your place, Bindu, and we will give you that particular place. So, what would that particular podium or place be?
All right, you're talking about an institution or a corporate or something like this? All right. So I would definitely love to be in an educational institution to make a difference.
Fantastic. Thank you for the rapid fire. And I mean, if people are interested and if they want to get connected with you, so do you give us the permission to give forward them to you?
Certainly, I would love to connect.
Okay. So just last but not the least, what's one thing you're currently excited about?
I am, and always excited about making a difference.
Thank you. Thank you, Bindu, for sharing your journey and insights with us. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Stay tuned for more trainer spotlights. It's a wrap from our side. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bindu.
Thank you, Radhika.